What's up, y'all? It's Buddha Tabs. Um, I've been trying to record this for quite some time now, and yeah, technical difficulties on technical difficulties, but that's neither here nor there. Right. So someone pissed off Usimamane, and this person or these two individuals, Jay Katana and Kill Brady. Now, I'm not super tapped into these guys' music like that to know exactly who each of these individuals are. But I know there's a lot of good music that is coming from it. Just like everything else, when we do get a young scuffle in the hip hop scene, something happens, and we're getting more than anything. Me as a supporter, I love getting more music, and getting this much or this amount of music in such a short space of time, and the quality of the songs that has been coming out, and the quality of the lyricism that is coming out, especially from someone like Usimamane. Not especially like, but you know what I mean. Like him being able to pen these bars this quick, put them out, and they are as lethal as they are. It just goes to show you the difference in skill set behind or between the these three individuals, right? It's no surprise. I mean, Usimamane is a national superstar, and these niggas, with all due respect, are mostly regional, working their way up to national superstardom, right? I mean, Usimamane has recognition with you, Rick Ross, and a lot of international acts, and these guys are still trying to make a name for themselves. But again, kudos to them for taking the time and being present on the mic and representing South African hip hop. But more than anything, I want us to get into this Usimamane Ransom. So this is a reply to Kill Brady and Jay Katana. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot of this about this song in particular. I've heard Usmaman is coming with some crazy bars, but you know, um, it's no surprise there. It's no surprise there. Usmamane has carved a lane for himself. He's been persistent. He's been putting in the work so that we can we can continue to enjoy what he puts out. Right, his output is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, check. I mean, bank. He is that hit maker, and I think I could be wrong. Please correct me. This is the first time we are actually seeing Usmamane being battle tested, and I'm as a hip hop fan, I'm here for it. I'm here for it as long as it ends on wax, and when them niggas see each other outside, it's no hard feelings. It's a friendly fade. But without further ado, let's get into this. Usmamane Ransom, please step up to the plate. What do you mean, dog? Wait. The, the speed is crazy. Sizzy man is short tempered. Shout out Sway. Hold up. Before we go far, he said nobody put me on. I had to go out and get it. For a long while, for a very, very long time, for as long as I've known and heard of Usimamane. Everybody's been saying that Black he put him on. And I think this is him now coming out and debunking that and saying that ain't nobody put me on. I had to go out there and snatch it from them. Um, if you've been living under a rock, a few years ago there was a leaked status from Usmamane that caught Ublaki a little bit sideways because he said he done gekad all them boys except Reese, and he said that he's gonna double back and come after Reese the next year. And I think that's when they stop being cool. I could be wrong, but that's a nice little callback. Just that's a nice little callback. That's nasty. That's nasty. You ain't even 5 down for the show. You ain't even top five with your bro. Is is he talking about Kill Brady? Is he talking about um what's the other bro's name, bro? Damn, I forgot it. Jay Katana. But could it apply to both of them at the same time though? Like two birds, one stone type of thing. If it is, like that's a hell of a pin. That's a hell of a pin. Mommy was rich and my mom was a maid. One kind of been one it maze, bitch. We not the same. Fuck niggas stay in your lane. Shouldn't have mentioned my name. You was pushing your album, was off on the games. The shots that you took, but I walk on your aim, broke the family. Crusty, I broke all them chains. The feature that you was just bitching about. Try to go cost someone I'm in the neck. 80 rags and some change. I ain't unsending messages like a little bitch. Already broke and be eating whatever just. You're not damn, not even a little bit. You ain't below, and I'm probably the opposite. Whole time lazy, I feel like I'm sporting this app. BIG, notorious. BIG. Ooh. This is that Show My Josie song, man. This is that Show My Josie, man. That's that Show My Josie. This is also the other thing that makes me appreciate, especially from this beef, that makes me appreciate Usmaman a little bit more. Is that it's the cultural nuance. It's him being able to tap into nostalgia using that Shoma Josie song. Because he knows even the old niggas like me will be able to understand. And again, there's nothing in hip hop that draws more eyes than beef, factually. Like, and unless you are, rest in peace to the goat, unless you are AKA, unless you are Jabba, unless you are Pro Kid, like those were the type of dudes that were able to make the game stop. And for him to be able to tap into that nostalgia and get us to pay attention and bring that attention back into the mainstream hip hop is just something that I think is going to go over a lot of people's heads, especially the young ones that are rocking with the likes of your Kill Brady's, your Jay Katana. No disrespect to them, but I don't even know who these niggas are. And again, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. So hey man, shout out. What he's doing on this here, crazy. Scented baby boy. Woo! Oof. 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 Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Again, he tapped into that that old head. He spoke about Menzin Gubani. Shout out to the GOAT. If you know, you know. If you don't know, hey man, you gotta go do your research and find out who one of the greatest actors are in South Africa. Menzin Gubani is right up there. From Yizo Yizo to Generation, that man he is him. Let's hear that bar again. So this man said he's this man said he's smoothie so I feel like I'm menzing Umane. A certain baby boy telling me that I'm not safe in my own hood. Who are you, my nigga? Who are you making threats? A certain baby boy telling me that I'm not safe in Dubai, in my own hood. You're telling me that I'm not safe. I feel like he is Musis. I feel like he's Musis. So I'm menzing Gubani. Come on, dog. Come on. And I'm not just here glazing, right? But I'm just trying to show that I've listened to the songs from Jay Katana and Kill Brady, bro. I've listened to them. I'm not gonna do a video on them, but I've listened to them more than once, and the level of rapping and skill, they are no match, bro. I think at this point, um, Blackie just needs to come outside. I'm sorry, but you you're basically sending these dudes out for a slaughter. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. The level of rhyme writing, the cadence, the him writing on the beat, it is not fair. Sorry, my cats are just making a noise, but I think they're also just vibing to, or rather agreeing with what I'm saying. That the level of skill set that Usimamane possesses compared to these two is completely insane. I don't think, but I can tell you now. I listen to them boys now, and they won't say I'm hating. They won't say I'm hating, but old head hating, it's cool. I'll take it. Mm. Mm. Hey. 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 Hey, man. Hey, man. He cooked them boys. You understand? He cooked them. There's nothing you can say. There's At this point, these guys are just crash out dummies. At this point, because they're gonna need to go back in, lock in, and lock in for about 6 8 years before they come back and respond. Because there's no way in which they can compete with this. There is, and this is not to say that Usmamane Usmamane did his thing, bro. Call it glazing all you want, but there is absolutely no way in which you can justify saying that these guys are going to come back from this. They are outmatched in every single possible way that you can think, and this man was not even flexing on this. We know what he set out to do in check. We know what he said in bank. We know there is absolutely no way that these guys can come back from this. Anything that they release now, I don't think it warrants a response from Usmama personally, and I'm not even tapped in like that. That's not to say anything though, but that's just as a guy who enjoys good quality music. And right now, what I've heard from these two boys is not good and it is not quality. These guys are crashing out, and we don't need crash out music. I need you to come on. If you're gonna put it up on YouTube, on Spotify, on SoundCloud, wherever you're gonna put it up on, and you don't, bro, take your time, listen to what the OGs are saying, listen to what your OG is saying, because your OG has been called out on here. Take his advice. If he's not coming outside, then there's no need for you to come outside, because essentially you are not in the same class as Usimamane. Do you understand? Jay Katana, Kill Brady. You are not in this man's class, bro. He is your OG, and he just showed you in every single way. But that's it. It's been fun, y'all. This is Buddha Tabs. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.